Okay, so the Raw review I just did is not going to upload on YouTube. I am very mad. But what I'm going to do is tell you right now what I liked, what I disliked. CM Punk's opening interview with Triple H wasn't really interview, segment. CM Punk did well on getting Triple H, getting dirt on Triple H, getting under his skin. Triple H kept his cool, and it was a good segment. The best matches of the night where Morrison and Mysterio versus Miz and R-Truth played very well to their characters. R-Truth's ring segment with the Miz was entertaining, to say the least. The best match, Alberto Del Rio versus Evan Bourne. Despite the fact that Alberto Del Rio controlled the whole match pretty much, Evan Bourne finally making it a back-and-forth match was phenomenal. And it was just a phenomenal match. I will try to find a link for you guys to watch this match. If you didn't get to see it on Raw, if you're not going to watch it on AM Raw next Sunday at 2 in the morning, or whatever time it's on, watch this match. It is actually worth watching. I never thought I'd say this. There was a match worth watching on Monday Night Raw. It was just a great match. John Cena did his usual sucking up to the fans. I've determined something. I don't like John Cena as a wrestler. And because we have two champions, and both their arguments are legitimate, here's what I think. CM Punk is the best wrestler WWE has to offer right now. If not, then he's in the top 3. John Cena is the best sports entertainer. He knows how to entertain the crowd most of the time. I guess he's the best entertainer WWE has, because they don't seem to have entertaining people that they want to risk doing segments with. It's always just John Cena. So right now, CM Punk's in the top 3 best wrestlers that WWE has, and John Cena is the best sports entertainer WWE has. There's a difference between being a wrestler and an entertainer. Get it straight. Alright. So that was basically it, how I felt about Raw. Other matches happened, other matches weren't important. Beth Phoenix won the Divas Battle Royal. There is a wardrobe malfunction for Kelly Kelly, so you go watch that because she's hot. Thumbs up if you think Kelly Kelly's hot, and if you don't think she's hot, go fuck yourself. Twice. So what's confirmed for SummerSlam, which also resolved the WWE title crisis if it wasn't obvious? John Cena versus CM Punk. Winner will be the undisputed WWE champion, which should probably get rid of this goddamn spinner championship belt, which hasn't spun in 4 fucking years. Get rid of the damn belt. Bring back the undisputed championship. John Cena vs. CM Punk. WWE title at SummerSlam. Good match. Who's gonna win? If you didn't think Raw left off with a question to be answered for the following week, think about this. If CM Punk wins at SummerSlam, what will happen to John Cena? Will he be reprimanded for losing 2 WWE Championship matches at back-to-back pay-per-views? If CM Punk does not pull off the victory against John Cena, will he be reprimanded for talking trash about everyone in the company and not being able to back it up when the championship is on the line? Who will be the real champion? Who deserves to be champion, CM Punk or John Cena? Take into the fact that John Cena's already lost to CM Punk. And it won't even be a complete month before their next match for the WWE Championship. A no-holds-barred match for the World Heavyweight Championship. Christian versus Randy Orton. This is a great rivalry. Great story behind it. You can feel the emotion. It was a great twist at what happened at Money in the Bank. Orton's now the challenger. Randy Orton's now re-sporting the anger issues, which he didn't have in the beginning of his career, but I guess it's working for him now. It's going to be Beth Phoenix versus Kelly Kelly for the Divas title. Beth Phoenix is now a heel after beating down Kelly Kelly during a wardrobe malfunction. She was just trying to give you a hug, Beth. Thumbs up for hugs. Why are you being such a bitch? Kelly Kelly, she's hot. and she just wanted to give you a hug. She felt that you deserved a hug for winning a battle royal against however many divas that are hot that can't wrestle in Tamina. Which leads me to my predictions for what's going to happen at SummerSlam. You can quote me here on what I think is going to happen. Sin Cara is not going to come back. For the people who think Sin Cara is going to come back, he's going to come back in the SmackDown tapings after SummerSlam. He is still suspended. It's going to be Sheamus versus Mark Henry, most likely. And these are my predictions. Sheamus this past week on SmackDown, as I watched, called out Mark Henry. Well, Mark Henry said, give me some competition. Sheamus came out and said, I'll be your competition. Chased Mark Henry out of the ring with a steel chair. Now, I think Sheamus is going to be a good guy now. And it seems likely, but what happens if they want to keep Mark Henry's gimmick going with this destruction? Do they get rid of another superstar? There's already Kane and Big Show on the shelf. Do they risk getting rid of another SmackDown talent? SmackDown needs all the talent they can get. They have Randy Orton, Christian, and Mark Henry. Big Show's on the shelf, Kane's on the shelf. Undertaker's dead. I lied. The Undertaker's bald. Who knows what's happening with The Undertaker? And then who else do we have? Exactly, I can't even identify another good SmackDown talent. Kofi Kingston versus Alberto Del Rio seems likely for SummerSlam, the way they're building the story behind them. Alberto Del Rio has victories over Kofi Kingston multiple times, but, thing is, Del Rio's the Money in the Bank holder, so if he doesn't have a match at SummerSlam, it'll seem obvious if he's there, that he's there to cash in the briefcase. I think they need, if they're going to have him cash in the briefcase at SummerSlam to actually become the champion, then I think they need to have that match. And I think it's going to be Alberto Del Rio versus Kofi Kingston. Kingston's going to lose. He's going to tap to the armbar. He's going to get beaten up with the briefcase, which will ultimately cause him to be injured for maybe a month. Maybe giving Kofi Kingston some time off. However that plays out. I think on the SmackDown end of things, Wade Barrett versus Daniel Bryan for the Money in the Bank briefcase contract. Daniel Bryan said he's going to cash in the Money in the Bank at WrestleMania, which is basically putting a target on his chest for everyone to try to take him out before WrestleMania, since they know when it's going to happen. Wade Barrett says he's tired of trying to take over the company. He wants the money. What better way to get money than to be in the main event of WrestleMania with the Money in the Bank briefcase, which Daniel Bryan has. Daniel Bryan got smacked in the face by Wade Barrett, which ultimately led to the lapel lock on Bryan. It seems like it would be a good match if Daniel Bryan versus Wade Barrett. Who would come out? Someone who got kicked out of Nexus, or the former leader of Nexus in a match, one-on-one. Winner would be number one contender. Intercontinental Championship, Ezekiel Jackson. I don't know if he's going to have a match, honestly. I'll get back to you on that. I meant to say another title, but I didn't. Ted DiBiase versus Cody Rhodes. It looks like Ted DiBiase's getting sick of Cody Rhodes bossing him around and saying he hasn't won and can't win. Ultimately, I think it's going to lead to Ted DiBiase turning on Cody Rhodes. Match at SummerSlam. U.S. Champion Dolph Ziggler, I think, will be defending the title against Alex Riley. It might be announced next week on Raw or the week after. Before SummerSlam. Seems like a good match. It would be a good match. Basically, Alex Riley called him out. And, that was that. So that would be a good match. So I've gotten the U.S. Championship, the World Championship, WWE Championship, Divas Championship. CeeLo Green's going to perform. And he's not a rapper. I don't know why they're advertising him as a rapper just because he's black. Kofi Kingston versus Alberto Del Rio, Daniel Bryan versus Wade Barrett. That's 7 matches. That's 7 good matches. SummerSlam is shaping up to be a pretty good pay-per-view. Anything else? If you feel like any of these are correct, oh yeah, the Mark Henry Sheamus is 8. If you feel that any of my predictions are correct, or wrong, comment, like this video, dislike this video, follow me on Twitter, tweet me, email me, send me a funny picture, send me a postcard, chat me on AIM, add me as a friend on Facebook. I'm very friendly and I have no friends, so I'll be looking forward to that. My final prediction, John Cena is going to beat CM Punk at SummerSlam in the main event. John Cena is going to be so beaten up from the match, Alberto Del Rio is finally going to cash in Money in the Bank and become WWE Champion at SummerSlam. Follow me on Twitter at Nathan G. Feinberg. Go to my blogspot, www.TruthHurtsReveiws.blogspot.com. And just let me know what you think, because no one ever lets me know how they think. This isn't a show just about how I feel, even though it's mostly about how I feel, and I could care less how you feel about how I feel. But I like to know what you guys think, because honestly, you can't run a show based on your own opinion, because it just becomes selfish and pointless. Because what's the point of reviewing something if you don't have other people's opinions on it? I want to know what your opinions are. If you think I'm right or wrong, I want to know why. And ultimately, I just want to make you guys happy. So, um, like, comment, subscribe. Thanks. Now I'm Del Rio.